Hi, everyone. Welcome to Rapid Questions with Dr. Jordan Golin. I'm Rebecca Remsen, the Director of Development and Communications here at JFCS. Today, we're going to start up with some really silly questions and then get right into more thoughtful questions. If you have any questions, just add it to the chat below and we'll do another Rapid Questions with Jordan in the future. As a quick reminder, today is Giving Tuesday, so click on the link to get your gift match today. Dr. Golin is our president and CEO here at JFCS, and he's agreed to play a game of rapid questions today to help us raise awareness about Giving Tuesday and share some fun and little known info about him. Jordan, are you ready?
I am ready, Rebecca.
I feel like this is a game show.
I do too.
I hope that we win something.
Well, of course we'll win. It's Giving Tuesday.
It's Giving Tuesday. We're all winners. So I have 10 questions in round one.
Okay.
Now, if at any point you have to pause and think for a second, feel free to do that. If you want to ask me the question back, feel free to do that as well. But let's get started.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. Imagine confetti shooting off. It's Jordan Golin getting ready to do rapid questions. With the first question, starting with talking or texting.
Oh, that's a question. Talking or texting? Talking. I prefer talking.
Favorite day of the week?
Friday.
Favorite neighborhood in Pittsburgh?
For eating, Lawrenceville. For living, Squirrel Hill.
Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world or to be able to talk to animals?
I actually would rather talk to animals. My son has a pet dog and I'm always wondering what he's thinking.
See, I would rather learn every language and then you could go travel everywhere with like a Google Translate in your mind. That's just me. You want to talk to your dog?
Charlie, I want to talk to Charlie.
You want to talk to Charlie?
I'm dying to know what he's thinking.
What's your favorite holiday?
Okay, so it's going to sound kind of corny, but actually Thanksgiving, because I love,
corny.
Yeah, well, because I love the food, I love being with family and being thankful. I mean, like, you know, what's not to like?
And all the food.
Yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how good of a driver are you?
I think I'm a 10. I think my wife would consider me to be an 8, but my kids would definitely think I'm a 6.
Okay, that's very generous. I'm not such a great driver. No one would give me a 10, myself included. I'm always the last choice to drive people around. So that's really kind of them to give you a 6. What's your favorite junk food?
Well, my favorite junk food would be my favorite dessert, which is key lime pie.
So the next one should be easy, cake or pie?
Oh, totally pie, definitely pie.
If you could have a superpower of invisibility or super strength, which would it be?
Oh, super strength. Invisibility is kind of creepy.
But if you could be invisible, where would you go secretly?
If I could be invisible, where would I go secretly?
Yeah.
Where would I go secretly if I could be invisible? I don't know. I'm feeling stumped. I don't know.
I would totally just like walk up to the White House and just walk right in, scope things out, see what it's all about.
Yeah, I don't think I want to go to the White House. I don't know. That would make me more uncomfortable than pretty much any other place at this point.
So the final question of round one is a tough one. Is it wrong for vegetarians to eat animal crackers?
Yes, of course. Vegetarians should not be eating animal crackers. Absolutely.
How was round one for you?
A little bit stressful, but not terrible. I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Do we need a reminder about why we're doing this today?
Yeah, what's going on today, Rebecca?
I heard that it's Giving Tuesday.
Oh, yes, it is Giving Tuesday.
It is Giving Tuesday, which is a great day to give and support JFCS. The link to give is in the comments below. So make sure to take a break from our game show here with Rapid Questions with Dr. Jordan Golin to make a donation today. Now on to round 2. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at keeping secrets?
Oh, 10, definitely.
If you could travel back in time, what period would you go to?
To be honest, at this moment, any time pre-COVID would be a moment in time I'd like to go back to.
That's depressing.
It's totally depressing, but it's true.
I feel like it's true for all of us right now.
Yeah.
Just to go back to that normal time when we could go hang out with friends and go grocery shopping without thinking twice.
Yep.
What is your favorite childhood TV show?
When I was a kid, my favorite TV show was The Partridge Family, because they had like a cool mom and the kids were funny and there was great music. Well, I thought it was great music when I was a kid in the 70s, but that was my favorite.
I have no cultural references, so I'm going to give you a thumbs up for that.
Okay.
What's your favorite season?
The fall.
Even while it's snowing, beautiful, glorious white snow outside right now.
It's totally beautiful outside, but I like the fall because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. The leaves on the trees are beautiful. I mean, everything's perfect.
I just love it when those leaves get that perfect shade of red. It just looks beautiful. And the leaves falling around JFCS, and it feels so nostalgic as we go walk in and want to change the world.
Totally. Yep. I am with you. I'm with you.
You're with me. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Jamocha almond fudge is my favorite because it has everything. It has the chocolate, it has the almonds, I mean, it has a little bit of everything. It has coffee, it has
ice cream.
Ice cream, yep.
What more do you need in life?
That's right.
Do you believe in fate?
Do I believe in fate? I believe that I believe in fate in a certain way. I believe that we create a future for ourselves, but we don't necessarily realize that we're creating it until afterwards when we look back and we see that it was something that we did that created the life that we have today to a large degree, not completely, obviously. So my version of fate.
So in other words, yes.
Yes, we'll say yes.
So a more serious question.
Okay.
Really important to know for all of our friends, supporters, partners, and colleagues at JFCS. Have you ever worn socks with sandals?
I have to admit, yeah, I've worn socks with sandals when I'm taking out the garbage in the winter. I just do it.
You just do it.
I go nuts. I wear socks.
You just take one for the team.
That's right.
Why can't we tickle ourselves?
Why can't we tickle ourselves? Because what would be the fun in that?
What does a person need to be happy?
To be happy. Wow, you're asking some philosophical questions.
I know.
There. Yeah.
There's like pretty much a spectrum here. We really want to get to know you today on this amazing, snowy Giving Tuesday.
Right. So I think to be happy, a person needs to be able to recognize their strengths, but also needs to be aware of their limitations and accepting of their limitations, and to have supportive family and friends. With those 3 things, I think most people can be pretty happy.
Yeah. What's the best age?
The best age? I think pretty much any age is the best age, right? Because when you're young, you know, you have all this naivete and you have all this energy and you can eat what you want and you can sleep all day and all these great things. When you get older, though, I think you have a better perspective on life and you become more tolerant of certain kinds of things and appreciate things more, take your time more than when you're younger. So I think different ages have different things going for them.
So that is the end of round 2. How are those questions for you?
Those were a little bit harder. I gotta take a sip of water here.
Yeah, please refresh yourself. This is like a whole workout. There's only 4 rounds, so you're halfway there
Great.
to whatever we win at the end of this rapid questions with Dr. Jordan Golin.
Well, we're all
So
winners. It's Giving Tuesday, right?
we are all winners. It is so inspiring to go on the Give Big website right now and see how many people are supporting JFCS, but how many people are supporting all the incredible agencies across the greater Pittsburgh area. It really shows that this is a community here in Pittsburgh that supports the causes that they care about.
We have a lot of nonprofit organizations in Pittsburgh, a lot of people who have decided to kind of give their lives over to helping other people, to creating beauty in the world, to helping people who are struggling. Pittsburgh's a real special city for a lot of reasons, but that's one of them. And all the people that are out there today supporting all those organizations are special too.
Absolutely. It's really inspiring. It's the icing on the cake on this beautiful snowy day.
It looks like everything's coated in icing today on this beautiful day.
Aw, that's such a great visual. So now on to round 3. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, another tough question. Would you
Okay.
rather cuddle with a baby panda or baby penguin?
A panda, of course.
I'm just imagining cuddling a penguin and how like there's no arms.
It's all like slippery and slimy and hard and
So much
nothing.
going on there.
Yeah, no, I'd rather have a panda.
Would you rather, or not would you rather, what is one place that you most want to travel?
I would love to travel to Italy. I was there very, very briefly, like when I was 18 years old, backpacking through Europe. And there's lots and lots of different places in Italy I'd like to go, lots of different kinds of landscapes and cities, and just a lot going on there. We'd love to go there.
I'd also love to go there. I was planning on going there this past May. So,
I was planning on going there this summer, actually.
so there you go.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
JFCS staff traveling the world in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
So we just have to flip through those travel catalogs and live vicariously. Would you like to live forever?
Yeah, I'd like to live forever, sure.
What's for dinner tonight?
Turkey, again.
Again. I noticed that your weekly video the other week, you talked about Thanksgiving being the holiday of leftovers this year, that you were going to plan it all out, scope it all out. How's that working out for you now?
Oh, we have a lot of leftovers, but I think that if I were to do it over, I would probably freeze some of the leftovers instead of just like eating them day after day after day. But somehow we just didn't get around to freezing the food. We just,
You're
eating
just
it
plowing through it.
every day. Yep.
How many pull-ups can you do in a row?
I haven't done pull-ups in quite a while, but the last time I did them, I did about 20. So let's say that I can still do 20.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I can do one. What's the fastest speed you've ever driven in a car?
I've driven 70 miles per hour in a 70-mile-per-hour zone, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
You've never gone like 85 or anything?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. This is going out to a lot of people, right?
It is going out to a lot of
70 miles per hour, that's my answer.
So for everyone watching right now, Jordan Golin does not go above the speed limit.
There you go. That's right.
Big dogs or small dogs?
Oh, small dogs.
How many hours of sleep do you need?
I need about 3 hours more per night than what I typically get.
How often is it healthy to cry?
It's healthy to cry whenever you feel like crying.
If you could ask God one question, what would it be?
I would ask why, and God would understand what I'm asking.
And with that, we are ready for round 4. I hope everyone watching is getting to know Dr. Jordan Golin really well right now and is getting excited to click on the Giving Tuesday contribution link down below. It is a great day to give to JFCS to support the great work we're doing to help the community.
We also have to thank everyone who's given already, because a lot of people have given already, and they've given really generously. So thank you for giving. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting the work that we do for the community. And let's keep giving. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, some exciting news is that we've actually already surpassed our initial goal. It's before 2 p.m. right now when we're filming this. We might be posting it later, but in any case, we've reached that goal and we're looking to continue to work beyond that goal to help the community in the year ahead. This has been a great Giving Tuesday so far, and we're excited to hear a little bit more from Jordan in this final round that's going to touch a little bit more on JFCS. Jordan.
Yes, Rebecca.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
You having fun?
I am so having fun.
I'm having a blast. Right now, my computer is about to die, and I am counting down the minutes to the end of this game show with you. For anyone watching, I hope you're laughing along with us, and we're just not laughing at ourselves. Now, in round 4, with the first question, how many years have you been at JFCS?
I've been at JFCS for almost 20 years.
Why was JFCS founded?
We were founded originally to help support Jewish refugees fleeing Eastern Europe. And over the years, our services expanded to include all kinds of things that people need in order to cope with life's many challenges.
How many departments does JFCS have?
It's kind of a tricky question. Let's say we have 7 plus 1. We have 7 official departments. And then we also run the Jewish Scholarship Service, which is a federation program. So that's kind of the plus 1.
How many staff members are there at JFCS?
We actually have now close to 100 staff members.
That's impressive. Who in the staff has been at JFCS the longest?
I believe that honor goes to Claire Burbea, who has been with JFCS for 30 years.
And what's her role at JFCS?
Claire is a geriatric social worker, and she helps older adults live with independence. She works at our food pantry, our Squirrel Hill food pantry, helping people who are food insecure, and she assists people with critical life needs, helping people get the support they need to get by.
What is the most challenging thing about COVID?
I think, well, for me personally, and I think for a lot of people, the most challenging thing is the social distance, not being able to be physically present with the people that we care about. You know, human beings, we need physical touch, we need close contact, we need relationships, and all of that is really hard with COVID.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you think JFCS has responded to COVID?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say we would get a 15. Not because of me, but because I think the staff have worked really, really hard. You know, our staff, of course, are not immune to COVID either. We're all, you know, dealing with the same things that everyone in the community is dealing with. And at the same time, our staff have been able to, despite that, put all those personal challenges to the side so that they can make sure that people in the community get the help that they need to get through this crisis.
So I just want to lighten the mood in this room a little bit. If a genie popped out of your teapot, do you have a teapot?
We can call it a teapot. Yeah.
Okay, great. It might be time to invest in a teapot because you never know. What 3 wishes would you ask for in 2021?
Well, the first one, obviously, an end to COVID, right? Number 1 on anyone's list. The second one, an end to poverty, no more poverty. And the third one, no more hatred.
On that note, what keeps you up at night?
What keeps me up at night is knowing that people in our community, many people have a lot of challenges that aren't being adequately addressed, aren't being adequately met, and that there may be more things that we can do as an organization to help. and that because we haven't come up with everything, we're not doing everything, some people are slipping through the cracks, and that's what concerns me the most.
Mhm. And if you got an advertising slot at the Super Bowl, what message would you share? Obviously, the Steelers are playing in the Super Bowl. They're winning against the Patriots. You get the picture. You have prime time, $1 million slot. What message are you sharing?
Probably the same kind of theme that has been top of mind for me, especially for the past couple of years. So I would say something like kindness, a little goes a long way.
I love that. That would be mine too. They should pay us to create advertisements for the Super Bowl.
They should pay us today on Giving
They
Tuesday, right?
should. They should donate right now, and
That's
we'll
right.
spread that message of kindness going a long way here in Pittsburgh. Okay, so let's like do a little stretching. This is a great game show.
It is a great game show. Thanks for being the host.
Oh my gosh, it's a pleasure. Thank you for agreeing to do this. I don't know about all of you, but I was a little nervous asking Jordan if he was up for rapid questions, really putting him on a spot here, sharing some personal information like that he does sometimes wear socks with sandals. But I am grateful that he's joining us so that we can learn things like he loves key lime pie, and he would love to know what his grandpuppy Charlie is thinking. Now, for the final round, what motivates you to get out of bed in the morning?
So pre-COVID, every morning I would get up and go to the gym. That's my morning routine. During COVID now, I still go out and exercise. I go for a run, I lift weights in the house, I do something like that, and I am committed to that. And so that's what gets me out of bed in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Are you a coffee or tea person?
Total coffee person.
But that would change if a genie came out of your teapot, right?
I might have to be a little bit more flexible with my hot drinks. Yeah.
Name one organization and CEO that inspires you.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot here in Pittsburgh. There's a lot around the country. Probably two organizations that I've had a lot of contact with over the past couple of years that I've been really impressed with are actually two other Jewish family agencies in different parts of the country. One of them is in San Diego, Jewish Family Services of San Diego, and their CEO is Michael Hopkins. And the other is Jewish Family Services in Seattle, whose CEO is Rabbi Will Berkowitz.
Mm-hmm.
And Berkowitz. Both of them are amazing CEOs. Both of those communities have had some serious crises over the past several years related to homelessness, challenges managing immigration, hunger, poverty, and they've come up with some really creative solutions. So I really admire that creativity. I admire their ability to be flexible with the way they provide services, identifying needs in the community. They're also really big on measuring outcomes, measuring their successes, measuring where they fall short, and revising things to do a successful job of helping those communities. So I've been very impressed with them.
But what is your greatest accomplishment this year?
I'm going to take your as you plural at JFCS.
Okay.
Because I think our greatest accomplishment as an organization is really kind of, as I was saying earlier, hanging together, staying together as team, as professionals, plowing through all the challenges of COVID while helping the community, and also being incredibly flexible, right? To start delivering services remotely, which is what we do mostly now, with some exceptions, and to be able to make that shift as quickly as we have, and as successfully as we have has been impressive to me.
I think that the accomplishments of this year are going to be the type of accomplishments that we'll look back at our lives and know that we handle these things really well and really help people stay afloat. And that's going to stay with us forever.
Oh yeah, the COVID crisis of 2020 or 2020, 2021 is something that's going to go down in the history books. And I think, the fact that we all played a significant role in helping our friends, our neighbors, our loved ones get through this crisis, I think is something that all of us, whether we work for JFCS or we work for other nonprofit organizations, or we're donors in the community, or we're people who have been volunteering to help out, I think all of us will be able to look back and feel really proud of the role that we played in helping get our community and our country through the crisis.
Mm-hmm. What are you reading right now?
So, with all the stress in our lives right now and in the country, when I'm reading, I like to just have some downtime and read for pleasure. And so I actually really like Philip Marlowe detective novels, like from the 1940s, Raymond Chandler novels. I just like the whole atmosphere in those stories that, these gumshoe detectives. So I'm really into those.
Jordan, you should join the JFCS Bring Your Own Book Club.
I could actually, yeah.
You could.
If anyone else likes those kinds of those novels, I don't know.
Yeah, for anyone watching, JFCS staff meets, I think, quarterly to, for those who would like to meet quarterly or at lunchtime to share book recommendations of things that they've read the past few months. It's a really great way to build staff camaraderie. So what do you do during your free time?
My free time,
So much of it.
So much of it, yeah. I like to take walks, go on hikes, spend time with my family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's some of the best professional advice you've ever gotten?
Probably the thing that I hold closest to me is that it's not about you, it's about the people you have on your team. Right? I mean, if you're going to do good things, important things professionally, you need to have people around you that you respect, that you can trust, that are talented, that you can lean on. And if you have that, you'll be successful.
Absolutely. I can't agree more. I'm going to just catch my place in our game show. To continue rapid questions with Dr. Jordan Golin. Why are you so passionate about JFCS?
We exist to help people live better, more productive, less stressful lives. I mean, what could be better than helping people live better lives?
Be the best them in the way that they can. So now we have two final questions.
Okay.
The first final question is, let's say it is pre-COVID or post-COVID, and you can have a dinner party with 4 people in the world. Who would they be?
Any 4 people in the world?
Any 4 people. They have to be alive, I think.
That helps at a dinner party, right? Helps the conversation keep going.
Exactly.
So Fareed Zakaria, the CNN interviewer, he's brilliant. He's very fair-minded. He is able to take on different perspectives and explain things in a way that's very understandable. So he would be really interesting to talk to. And Ellen DeGeneres is like,
she would keep the conversation going.
Right. So she is like one of the few people that will make me laugh so hard that I just can't stop till my stomach hurts. So she would be someone to have. Also a nice contrast with Fareed Zakaria. Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac. I love her voice. I mean, I could listen to her sing all day. I don't know that I've heard her talk, but if I love listening to her sing, maybe she would sing at the dinner party and entertain us, and that would be a lot of fun.
Oh no, my battery's about to die. Okay, sorry, I'm here. I'm still here.
You're still there? Okay.
Yeah.
And
just giving me warnings.
Keeping
this game show on its toes.
You never know what might happen. The 4th person, actually, I think would be my wife, Lil, because she is a lot of fun, and she would, I think, pull out the best from the other 3 guests at the party.
And you need a wingman at every party.
Yes, yeah.
You really do.
Oh.
Now for the final question. Drum roll, please. I can't do drum rolls. Sorry about that. And the final question is, what is special about today?
Today is Giving Tuesday, Rebecca. If you didn't
Today is
know,
Giving
it's Giving
Tuesday.
Tuesday. People all around our region are being generous. They're supporting the organizations that they care about, that are doing so much good work in the community, like, of course, JFCS. And we appreciate everyone who is reaching into their wallet or typing on their computer and supporting all of us so that we can help all of everyone who's watching. So thank you to everyone who is being a donor today on Giving Tuesday.
We really appreciate it. If you have watched for the past half hour and kept up with our game show, thank you so much. Please take a moment and click on the link in the comments below and make your Giving Tuesday contribution today. It has been great. Congratulations, Jordan. You won the game show. And I'm so glad we could celebrate Giving Tuesday together.
I appreciate it, Rebecca. Tthanks for hosting. You did a smashing job.
Thank you. High five.